Yeah, I figured that'd get your attention. Considering how small the average YouTuber's attention span is, you'd have to do something amazing right off the bat. You have to literally pull something out of your sleeve in order to keep them hooked. Really? That's all there is? Oh, I shaved it. Oh! Dude, ain't this supposed to be the Richland Vision Connection Club? Well, yes, it is. I'm attending Richland College right now, and my vision is to pull something out of my sleeve to show to you guys, and my connection to you, the audience, is pure, intense, unadulterated grossness! Okay, this is my first time doing this. I'm bound to get quirky. Don't hate on me, okay? Give me some time, I'll adjust to it. But yeah, anyway, my name is Anthony Nguyen, I am 20 years old, and currently I am a student attending Richland College. I am also the YouTube channel manager for Richland College Vision Connection. But what is the Richland Vision Connection Club? Well, Richland College is in Dallas, Texas, and the club itself is a merging of two previous clubs, the Visionary Club and the Connection Club. You may have already seen some of the Visionary Club's videos. Boop, 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 boop. What are you doing out here? You're not a part of the... Get out of here! So if you're listening to this audio broadcast, then that must mean you're kind of interested in the club, or you're already a member. But how did you become a member anyway? Well, you either have a vision that you want to share, but you're too scared to share it with the rest of your world or around your clique. Cause everyone thinks it's too far-fetched. Like there's no way you're gonna do it, or it's stupid. It's for little kids. Why would you even bother doing? Don't waste your time. So you're coming to the Vision Connection Club for solace, or I'm supporting your vision, but you just need that one little push to help kickstart it. Get it off the starting grid and into the finish line. By the way, the finish line is about 2 million light years away from the starting line. Good luck. You want to connect with other people. You've been trapped in your own little bubble for your whole life, and you need someone to help you break out of it so you can talk to other people. You don't want to stay in your own bubble for too long, you'll suffocate. Or you just want to help other people, but you don't know where to start. That's alright. There are plenty of members, there are plenty of websites, there are plenty of events to help you get started. You got invited to the club. You know how universities and high schools have club fairs nowadays? Somewhere along that line, you saw a very attractive poster which attracted your vision, and so you were lured by the eye candy trap to the desk of Vision Connection Club or any other clubs. Your curiosity was piqued, they explained what the club was about, you're really interested in it, and now you want to know when the next meeting is. That, or you have too much energy or too much passion and you just need an avenue for it. I have so much passion, I don't want to do it! Ah! Or you were walking with a friend, just having a casual conversation, maybe talking about that next girlfriend you're gonna have, and your friend leads you into the club without you knowing. He tells you you're a member and you have absolutely no idea what you just got into. I think you stick around for the long run because, hey, it's fun. Or you got lost and wandered over to the customer service desk to ask for help.
This place is so big. Where am I supposed to go?
Or maybe one of our members were laughing a little too hard and your curiosity piqued. Oh, what a workout that was. Come on over there. Guys, what's so funny? Well, believe it or not, there are visions and connections all around us. We all have something we want to achieve, and we all have some people we want to share it with. I mean, you hear stories of Les Brown, Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King, that one guy who founded Amway, I forgot his name. They all had a vision, they all had a goal, and they were so dead set on it that they would do anything to achieve it. And their passion for achieving their goals has somehow infected the people nearby them. They were so overswept with their passion, their enthusiasm, their know-how, the way they share their goals, the flowery language they use. I mean, you have to have a damn good vision or a pretty big dream to visualize it that clearly and describe it to everyone else nearby you. And right there, connections are formed. Connections with those people who have their visions, they share it to other people, they get them inspired, and all of a sudden, hey, they want to do something too. They want to make a change in their lives. And this happens more often than you think. There are companies and non-profit organizations making connections all around the world. And each one of them also has their own network of friends, acquaintances, and confidants. They can dial them up anytime they have a new project they want to kickstart, or to share a group presentation with. Everything is better when you're together! And those aren't the only people with connections. Oh no. There are plenty happening in your families. Extended or first generation. Relationships, girlfriends, boyfriends, spouses, military relationships, public speaking, political connections, overseas, Skype, Facebook, social media, YouTube. There are connections happening all around the world. And I'm only bet 10,000 people just met each other right now. Everything is better when you work together! And yes, I'm no exception. I'm one of those people who has a vision and I want to connect it with other people. But there are obstacles.
Okay, we've cleared the 28th ridge. What else do we have to... What do you mean there's so long way to go?
And I'm sure the world has its share of obstacles too. There are plenty of wars going on. You hear about Syria, ISIS, or some people in Africa and the Middle East got kidnapped. And paranoia about the disease. It's that time of year again, I know. Wintertime, heard of it? Flu, the cold, Ebola, E. coli, eBay, ebook, notebook. And who can forget about those politicians on Capitol Hill? I am Republican, and I stand for American conservatism. I am Democratic, and I stand for American liberalism.
I hate you! I will never agree with you!
Well, despite all that's happening in the world, plenty of people manage to keep their visions intact and stay focused on them. I too have managed to preserve my vision, to reach out to the world through visual media arts.
Dual set! Battle Royale mode!
Yes, that is exactly how I'm gonna do it. Act like a Yu-Gi-Oh fanboy, making fanfiction, merging dueling with soul signers, religion, and a new battle royale mode and counterattack mechanic. But there is one big obstacle blocking me from achieving that vision. A constantly repressed voice. Hey. What is it? Can I say something real quick?
No! No, you may not say anything! You are not allowed to say anything at all!
But
I need to hear one word come out of your mouth to know that it is pointless!
But I just wanted to...
I only need to look at you to know that you are ugly! You will never grow out of your ugly looks, and you will never amount to anything good in your life! Matter of fact, you shouldn't even allowed to eat. Give me that!
But you...
Shut up! I did not! You took this from me!
But
You know what? Get out! You're a waste of space! Get out! Go!
You're so pathetic.
No one would even want to spit in your direction! Look at you! You're as ugly as you behave!
Matter of fact, you shouldn't be allowed to live.
Hey! Stop walking so I can show everyone the shame you brought upon the world!
So yeah, maybe I took that dramatization too far.
Emphasis on drama!
But that's seriously what was going on inside this little mess right here! Oh, still a pretty jumbled mess down there. You guys want to see what's going on down here? I haven't cleaned it for 15 years and I've just started to clean it now.
Hey, you still got plenty of time. Get up already.
Ah! Hey! That dramatization over there, I'm sure we've all experienced it.
Why did you lie to me, huh? Why did you lie to me, huh? Why did you lie to me?
Most people, however, would be like,
Oh, that was too bad.
but in my standpoint, that's the biggest problem right here. For people like me who have been diagnosed with autism or Asperger's at a very young age, it's kind of a life changer. Take me for example. I'm an autistic dude, first generation in an Asian family. My mom and dad came over here from our homeland Vietnam to America in the 1980s. And they secured their place right here in America via hard work, determination, and discipline. You can guess what that's gonna mean for me. Education is the only key to success. No education, no good job. No good job, no good money. No good money, no good life. Ugh, that was the main train wreck for my life from the very beginning. I'll get to that when I get to that.
Everyone will take advantage of you. The world is a very rough, very cruel place. Family above all else. Every decision is made by the family.
Oh, the drama we've had as a family. I cannot wait to share that story with you. My parents took the principle of education to heart. Meaning, back in elementary school, I was pressured hard to get good grades. So, if I get an A, I get a nod of approval. If I got anything less than that, say an 89.
Why did you lie to me? Huh? Why did you lie to me?
Back in the day, it wasn't considered child abuse at all. It was considered discipline for a very good reason. They needed something to keep their kids in line, to help them straighten out their priorities. But for me, it didn't seem like that at all. It was torture! And I'm taking a class right now called Introduction to General Psychology, and it gave me a lot of answers. See, the thing I learned in psychology is there's two kinds of motivation: extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation comes from extrinsic rewards or punishments or factors, such as parents will smile at you for getting good grades, or say I bring home an 83 and they start getting mad, like punishment. Rewards and punishments that are based on our actions and consequences are considered extrinsic. I'll just leave it at that. Intrinsic motivation, however, comes from in here. Intrinsic motivation is, well, you just like doing it. You like doing it so much, or you like watching other people do it, that it just stirs your soul. Oh my. That feeling when you accomplish something, it's pretty freaking amazing. Basically, when it comes with a no strings attached, you don't have to do anything, you just get to enjoy it. That's intrinsic. And for the longest time, I've only been exposed to extrinsic motivation. See, whenever I got the grades my parents wanted me to get, they'd smile at me, pat me on the back, say, good job. I get the feeling that didn't have much feeling behind it. However, you guys know what happened when I got less than that. Funny how me getting spanked are the strongest memories I have. No, I'm dead serious. Those memories keep coming back and back every single time. They keep going full circle, repeating in my dreams almost every single night. And why would they do that anyway? Because if psychologists lower their standards in child rearing, then spanking counts as an abuse in its own right. See, I would get spanked on a daily basis. Anytime I didn't do what my parents wanted me to do, I run the risk, big time. And it made me so scared that I honestly didn't know who to turn to tell about my problems. Honestly, autism diagnosed at age 4. I couldn't talk much. I couldn't socialize with anyone other than the people I know very well. And I kept on taking the beating and keeping it inside myself. Over and 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 over. So as a result, I was pretty silent. I was always scared of my parents in that aspect because I didn't know what they were gonna do to me. And I still am. Me getting spanked is one contributor of my big butt. See, look. I don't think it's supposed to be that big. It carried all the way over into high school, wherein my dad was getting tired of having to keep tabs on me all the time. And the thing about extrinsic motivation is, when the rewards stop, when the punishment stops, so does the motivation. No, I'm serious. High school is when I lost all drive to do anything big. Mainly because of how scared I was if I failed, and also because there was nothing keeping me going. What is the point of doing something if there's nothing to do it for? Yeah, I get its satisfaction in the soul, but I was taught that education is the end-all be-all of life. No good education, no good job. No good job, no good money. No good money, no good life. Money? Really? We're gonna make this about money. This guy's helping me make the video, and we're gonna bring money into the subject. Am I on a disconnect here? I feel like I'm on a disconnect here. Speaking of high school, that was when I was the most awkward I've ever been. How awkward, you ask? Well... yeah. Now, why would I do that? find thrill by running in the halls, putting others' lives in danger for the sake of my own satisfaction? Well, it turns out, that's another psychological setback. Or, as Freud calls it, a regression. So, how many of you have heard about Freud? Freud. Anyway, this guy developed the 5 psychosexual stages of personality development. You got your oral stage, overindulgence, anal stage. Anal retentive, control and compulsively neat, versus anal explosive, Then you've got your phallic stage, the overly complicated one, involving penis envy. Yes, Freud said girls have penis envy. Then there's the latency stage, sexual dormancy, and then the genital stage. Turns out, there's one little string attached. If a child's needs are not met, or are overindulged at one particular psychosexual stage, that kid's gonna be stuck at that stage for a very long time. Probably until Kingdom Come. What's more, if you take that to the extreme level, that kid could actually regress back to a previous stage where its needs were either not met or over gratification. Party up in here! It's a party up in here! Imagine that happening at the anal stage, where you would be anal explosive every single day of the week. I know that's not what I meant, but I seriously thought that's what she said. I seriously thought that's what my professor said. Anal explosive. But yeah, that's just some of my crazy past. I know a lot of people have been through this already, but I just wanted to get mine out of the system so I can coerce you guys into sharing it and we can all go through this together. But, does that have to do with my repressed voice? Well, 12 years of...
No, you may not say anything!
Plus 7 years of... equals... I was way too afraid to try anything grandiose or spectacular due to a fear of backlash. And compared to now, I was a really backwards kid. It might have been a phase, I don't know. I was too afraid to speak out, obviously. I reacted to compliments, overreacted, and I made one of those pouty faces, curl up into fetal position, and stared down blankly at the floor when I saw other two people hugging each other. Yes, I was that backwards. So I hear you guys saying, dude, your parents are not that bad. I'm sure you're way overreacting. Well, you might be right. But let me share a little tidbit that I had personal experience with a few nights ago.
Dad versus sister. Battle of the worries. Dad is worried that sister will not be able to get accepted into the top-notch colleges. So he is planning for when the sister does not get a scholarship and cannot afford to pay for her colleges. Sister, however, is confident that she will get accepted into her chosen college. Therefore, she is worried about how much scholarship she will get, and she is planning for when she does not get a full ride, subsidizing it with loans or college funds.
Dad? She got acceptance letters from 5 schools, 4 of which have connections to some pretty outstanding medical programs. By the way, what have you hoping for the best and planning for the worst?
In the worst case scenario, sister will back down to college with a slightly smaller reputation. However, all of her college choices have connections with top-notch medical programs in the country. So, she will be able to choose freely between pharmacy, nurse, surgeon, or family practitioner. In the worst case scenario, Dad will...
I still don't know what Dad's plan is because he never made it clear! Let me break this down for you. My sister is a senior in high school, 3.7 GPA, college grade classes AP and DC, involved with 3 clubs, 4 organizations. I can honestly see where they're both coming from. I mean, my dad's worried about my sister because he just wants what's best for her. But does he really know what's best for her? I mean, isn't he kind of underestimating her abilities a little bit? Matter of fact, isn't he underestimating our abilities? I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. He wants us to grow up. But then he's coming in and saying that, yes, we get to choose our college, but he has the final say in everything because he's the one paying for it. Don't any of you see the irony in all that? Alright, so you're telling me that you want me to grow up in mind and body, and yet you don't want me to grow up in family, principle, and what exactly is going on here? Alright, what did you mean when you said you want us to grow up? Hello? Are you gonna give me an answer here? What? Figure it out? How am I supposed to figure it out? Oh yeah, right there's the problem. One of the 2 factors contributing to my repressive voice, the first one being my past, is that I've still got these tethered ribbons to my family that I've yet to sever.
Family above all else. We were born together, we will stay together. Every decision is made by the family.
Well, he never said it exactly like that, but all the arguments he made up to this point basically sum up. Dude, hello! Irony train coming through, heavy cargo inbound. I have requests for someone who wants us to grow, but then stomps down our opinion anytime it goes against his wishes. Is that person here? I am here to make a huge delivery for him. I'm not worried about my sister one bit. She can fight. But me? Aren't you forgetting something here? Asperger's, oversensitivity, Confucius. I'm like a light feather lost in a thorny carnival here. Coming in for a landing. Okay, let me make this simple. Don't underestimate us and don't shut us out. We will find a way. We always find a way. Well, that beeth a will, beeth a way. You're looking at me making a fool out of myself. Well, I can't speak my mind in front of my dad because for the longest time, my brain has been wired to immediately shut up every time he intervenes.
Hey Dad. Yes, what is it? Is it okay if I have a party this Wednesday night at 6? Might be a little tired after that, but alright, we can do Wednesday night. Alright. You know what the party's for? Oh, it's gonna be for some of my friends from the Richland College Vision Camp. College kids. College kids. Do you even know what goes through their mind when college kids hear the word party? Well, they immediately think of drugs, alcohol, and sex. No exceptions. But no exceptions. But Dad, they don't drink, they don't smoke at all. These kids are not like the other college kids. I don't care, okay? Listen to me. Listen to me. College kids are still learning to be independent from their parents, okay? They're still learning. And when you invite them to a party, you know what's going through their heads. But Dad, they're different. They're not. Listen, parties should only be for people who you really know. You can't just invite a bunch of people you barely even know you met 2 seconds and bring them to our house to do what? To do what? To talk, to drink with each other, to have fun. They are not going to listen. But not everyone. No, they will not listen. They will go into your room. They will break your rules. They will do whatever comes to them. They will call it fun. And you invite them over to our house? Just give it a chance. No. Can't do this party, okay? But you're having a party on Thanksgiving Day already. Just give it a chance, okay? Alright, fine.
we'll see how it turns out. All right, we'll see how it turns out. If everyone behaves, then I will allow it. However, if even one person steps on the staircase to go upstairs, no more. All right, no more. Well, what kind of college have you been going to?
Wow. You say, and you tell me let go of the past. But, you've used your past to defend your decision for the future. Or, like when you used your past on this little nugget.
You say Mom and I don't like black people. We're racist. Well, the truth is, yes, we are discriminatory, okay? We just don't feel safe around anyone who is not Asian.
Well, he never said it exactly like that, but all the arguments he made up to this point basically sum up like that. So yeah, do you guys know what I'm going through here? I've hit puberty 4 years ago, and I still feel like I'm going through puberty now. All because of my repressed, passive, unusually soft voice, which came from being overly spanked in my childhood. Because I constantly did not meet my parents' expectations, I was immediately shot down if I spoke against wishes, and my parents were too... I don't know, what's the word? I can't think of it. Nah, I'll figure it out in the meantime. But hey, that doesn't mean I'm not trying to grow here. I've stopped isolating myself since fall of last year. Lately, I've started running in the mornings.
Wow! 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 Balcony favoritism! Balcony favorite!
I've driven a lot more than I should have, but that's only to see the sights around town.
I can feel it building up in my
And of course, I've joined up with the Richland Vision Connection Club. So yeah, I feel like I'm on the right track to recovery. I'm gaming and ready to go!
Oh God, please help me!
I dropped no cap, so now I can relax.
Dad, enough with the negative!
Well, so far it's been a crazy ride for me, and it's only gonna get even crazier. So I guess well, hoping you guys will stick along for the ride. I mean, tag along with me if you want. This channel is still growing. I've still got a bunch of videos I want to showcase to y'all. Maybe they might join in my little crusade here. Make sure you guys subscribe for more messages. Oh, quick word. Since I built up enough courage to embarrass myself in front of 7 billion people in the entire world, I'm gonna call on my friends to do the same thing. Well, former members of the Richland Visionary Club or Richland Connection Clubs, this is optional. I mean, you guys watching at home, maybe you guys want to do this too. However, to all current members and sponsors of the Richland College Vision Connection Club, you have to do this! You guys have from now until Christmas time to make a video of your own, stating your name, age, occupation, how you became a club member, your vision, your connection, and any obstacles you may have. No lying! I am super observant and I can tell whether you've been lying or not. And I will sniff your story out.
Are they gonna fix that?
So absolutely no lie. And if you don't do the video in time, then you're gonna have to do it live, in public, at the school, at a place, and during the time when the student population is dense. If you don't do this video in time, you're gonna have to do it where everyone can see you. Do you hear me? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you'll stick with me and the rest of the club for this crazy adventure we're going to have. Now it's time for my least favorite part of the video, the promotion. So right around this little area right here, there's going to be a link to the Richland Vision Connection Club newsletter. So if you go click on that link up there, it'll take you to a subscription page where you can sign up and you'll be informed of our club activities, as well as some other events that may be going on. Opportunities where you can volunteer if you're in the local area. I mean, let's be honest. Richland College is in Dallas, Texas. We can only reach out so far. But with this video, I'm pretty positive that I will just... My cheeks are still burning red. Yep. And right here will be a playlist of all the current videos, presentations made by the previous members of Richland College Visionary Club. They're pretty strong messages. I encourage you to check them out and maybe share it with your friends. And here are some additional channels right here. I have my channel right here. It's got like 3 videos max. I haven't done any work on it because I literally just started it. I'm still in college. I'm still trying to finish everything, so I'll put something up there if I can. Oh yeah, and there's Kristen Pham's channel. She's a current member of the Richland Vision Connection Club right now. We haven't done that much work because we are super busy. But we'll keep you posted. I promise. Until then, this is Tonbon signing off.